guys, welcome back to BrickSpy, and I am reviewing another set at my friend's house. And if you didn't see the Jabba's Palace review, I'm visiting some friends, and they are as much into Lego as I am, and so are their kids. So I'm going to review some of their sets that they had built, and I don't have this set yet, but I actually really want it, so I will be getting. Well, maybe I do have. No, I don't have this one. Got so many sets I forget which ones I have. So let's go ahead and do the review on this. And I didn't build it, so if I leave out any pieces of the functionality or play value of the set, just comment below, let me know. I'll try to get every little piece that I can, but I don't think I'll miss anything. That's my goal anyway. So this has, let's give you some stats on the set, and then go in on the close-up. And we've got 7 minifigures on this. And this was released in 2012. And it has 949 pieces. And the prices on this set, it's still available right now. And the prices in the US is $100 or $99.99, but $100. So let's leave off the penny. You can put the penny in your penny bank, right? So, and then the United Kingdom price is £80, and the price in Canada is $130. So it's more expensive there. So if you're from Canada and you're close to the US-Canadian border, hop over the border and don't get caught by the crossing guards and come down and buy the set for cheaper. So anyway, so let's move in to the minifigures. Let's start with this guy here. He's really cool. He's just a bat. I don't think he really has a name. So he's just a bat monster, I guess is what they call him. So I will call him Batty. Let me see if I can take him off. Well, I know I can, but so he's back printed here and front printed. I don't think he will have a back face, but let's just check. I haven't checked yet. No back face. Didn't think so. But as you can see here on his little helmet is he has some screen printing inside his ears, which is really cool. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna attempt to put him back on his little thing here. Oh, we went out of focus, but there we go. Cool. So there's 2 of this guy, so the other one's hanging out over here. And let's go to... Actually, I'm going to go from... Save the best for last. Let's do that. So we've got Skeleton here, and he doesn't have really a name either, but we can call him Skelly. Hello, Skelly. It's a little dark in there, but you guys have all seen a skeleton. And actually, I'll show you that play value with him once we get to the actual set part. And we have Lord Vampyre's bride. She's making some sort of stew up here with a mushroom and a frog in her little potion. And she's front printed, of course, and her dress is printed. And it's a little bit tattered there, if you can see that. Cool. So now I don't have my tripod with me because I didn't bring it with me to my friend's house, but we'll just figure out how to do this with my hand. Okay, so I'm going to try to, with one hand, take off her hair and not pop her apart, but I feel like I'm going to pop her apart. And we'll get that later, a little stir stick. Now let's see. I dissected her. So I'm going to sit down the camera and do this with 2 hands and then put her back together. So you can see her back face. And she's back printed. And her angry back face. So there you go. Cool. Get some focused. And we'll put her hair back on because she looks kind of funny without it. But I got her stick off the floor so she can stir her soup. We'll just call it soup. It's probably some kind of poisonous potion thing. So let's go on to Lord Vampyre. I'll take him down so we can actually do this with 2 hands again. So here we go. On him, he's got his front printing. He's got a sword. That's a really cool sword. I'm sure we have that in many other sets, but I like it. Take off his hair so you can see his back face. You can see it behind his cape. There we go. Much better. And can you see that okay? Yep. So it's angry back face. And he is back printed. Even though his cape covers it, he is back printed. Probably would have been easier to just take this cape off, but I'm trying to do this without doing that. So, Lord Vampyre. And his hair has been on a few minifigures, and the one that pops into my mind is Joker. Because it's very Jokery hair. But of course, green on the Joker. So I'll put him back. Dr. Rodney Rathbone. Cool. See, this would have been much easier with the tripod, but that's what I get for forgetting my tripod. So, no back face, which I'm glad he doesn't have a back face because his hat would not have covered it, and that would have looked funny. And of course, he is back printed though, and his pants are not printed, but that's okay because he's got one like mechanical leg there. So he has his little dueling, jousting kind of sword. Not jousting. What do you call that word? Fencing. There we go. Fencing sword. It looks like a fencing sword to me. And his revolver. Put him back in his car. And we'll get Jack McHammer out, who's driving the car. So, he's got his mechanical arm here. He's pants printed, front printed, and nope, knock something over here. And back printed. And no back face again, which is fine. And there's his hammer. Cool, cool. Put him back in the car. So, who did we miss? So, we've got 2 bats. Vampire Bride, Lord Vampyre. I think that's it. So, let's do the review. Let's start with the car first. So, very cool car. I actually like the color of it, too. So, we've got some guns on the front here. Very nice. Very cool. So what do we have? Awesome. See, this is cool. Push this and this little neck comes out. That is very awesome. This set has a lot of play value. So it's very, very cool. But there you have the car. And move him over here. And let's go into the castle. So, again, comment below if I forget something. But what I like here is that there's this piece down here which stops the gate from being pushed in too far. I like that because we've seen on other sets where that's not there in the gate. You have to kind of position it just right to get it to line up correctly. So that will prevent the gate from just being pushed forwards, which is very cool. I like that. I know it's a simple feature, but it's the simple things in life that I love. And we'll notice here we've got the brick pieces that are pretty new. These were, I'm not sure which set these came out in. I think one of the city sets, like the mountain cabin city set or something. I could be wrong, but they are cool. I like them. They add a lot of different build features to a lot of sets you can do. So you can make a lot of mocks with those. So over here, a little rock. We've seen this before in several sets, but that pops off and then go into the little tower there. Put that right back. And I don't think there's any other secret, well, spider turns, but I don't think he actually does anything to the set other than turn. Okay, so moving on. Now the one thing about this set is it is pretty fragile, so you have to be careful when moving it. So it still has a ton of play value, but I wouldn't really recommend playing with it outside or anything like that. So here's the other tower, and we've got, I don't think that opens, no, but it looks like it does, but it doesn't. But it looks very cool nonetheless. Okay. So the back of this is very cool too. So I know I'm going to miss something, but I think I made it kind of fall apart a little bit. I'll fix that later. One thing I really, really like here is the staircase that closes up like that. And that is very awesome. And when you open it, it all opens to where it should be. So I really enjoy that. And then here we've got a little bed chamber. I don't think that pops out, but it doesn't fit 2 minifigures though. So I guess Lord Vampyre's bride needs to just stay out and cook her potion. So, and he'll sleep. Anyway, so we got a little rat here. A white rat. I guess we'll call him albino. Not sure if you can see there. It's kind of dark in there, but it's kind of like it's not really a kitchen, but kind of like a kitchen, I'll say. I'm just going to call it a kitchen. And up here, we have some little books. I'm sure they're spell books or potion books or something. Cool. Down here, probably be able to see his coffin. Which is weird, because vampires, I just thought of that. Vampires sleep in coffins, they don't sleep in beds. So maybe the bed's for guests. Or maybe that's Lord Vampire's bride's bed, and Lord Vampyre sleeps in his coffin. So let's turn this around again. Now it does open up quite a bit, so that'll give you a lot more play features. There's another view of the coffin. Pull that out here. There's nothing in it, but you can see it. Just so you can see the close-up of the screen printing on that, silk printing on it. Now, this set has a combination of silk printing, which you'd expect it here, I would anyway, and I would also expect it on the castle pieces, but these are actually decals. And you all know my love of decals, and that was total sarcasm, by the way, if you couldn't tell, because I hate decals. So if this was all silk printed, I would give it a 10, probably, because it's very cool. Oh, there's the spider thing. I just figured that out. So I told you I was going to figure things out as I went. So you turn that for the little spider. So anyway, back to the review. I'd give it a 10 because I really like this set. It's really cool. But I'm not going to give it a 10 because I don't like stickers. So maybe I'll give it a 9. We'll see at the end. So here we are on the little dungeon. I guess we'll call that the dungeon. And the skeleton lowers down, which is awesome. Now, I don't necessarily have to get this set because I'm reviewing my friend's set, but I still want it, so I think I'll get it. So that's cool there. It's kind of like little spikes that you could fall down into. And then, what do we have up here? A map. I guess he's looking for his... Or are these moonstones? Moonstones? It's been a while since I've looked at the Monster Fighter sets. So, let's look at, I'll save the best for last, and a little kind of treasure chest up here with some jewels in it. Cool, cool. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. Let's see how the stairs look when they close from this side. So that's cool. They close into the, close the door up. And the final thing, which is probably my favorite play feature, is this right here, which is very cool. Open it up, and those pop out. So I'm going to leave you with the high resolution images of the set, but make sure, as always, you rate, comment, and subscribe. And again, and as always, thank you for watching BrickSpy, and hopefully you have a great day.